Beneath the arms of your chairs, if you haven't already noticed, are two buttons. Your left, a vote for freedom. Under your right arm is a vote for death.
I'm here, Mother.
Get him out! Get back! Move! Take the south side of the street!
You don't want to know? Just get us out of here?
Anybody got eyes?
Over here!
Seek forgiveness for my sins, Father.
But your sins are far too harsh for forgiveness.
What?
Double dealing.
You can have it. All of it.
I called him that evening and we made plans to meet.
Had you seen or met him somewhere before?
I never know them, Doctor. Well, it's our time for today. Same time next week? Come on!
Lucy, tell me something. Why is it that every time I set you up with a client, I never hear back from them?
Look, if you don't want to work with me,
Oh, darling. Please stay. Business as usual.
Who the fuck?
Catch you tomorrow.
Going on? I can't see a thing.
Oh, fuck.
Moving only makes it worse.
Who said that?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I guess this is the part we get to meet our host.
Ladies, gentlemen, killers alike.
Killers? What are you talking about?
That puta Madame Nadia sent you, didn't she? I know it was fucking her.
If it is the smugglers you work for, I and my associate can pay you more.
Oh. Such energy and bravado from those who deal in death. Allow me to apologize for the lack of lavatory. Your accidents will not be frowned upon. I have also provided water, as you see, if I find you deserving.
Who the fuck are you kidding? I'm lying here in my own piss and shit. You're roasting us with these electric heaters every hour on the hour, and now what? You gonna offer us water? Where the fuck did you learn your manners, you fucking cocksucker, you?
I'll have some water if you don't mind.
Seriously? You've been here what? All of fucking 5 minutes.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Maramus. Maramus Close. Hi. But I think it's the latter. Far more pertinent to you, Mr. Fofana. Your killings span 3 continents. Very impressive. And Mistress Lucy, Black Widow of rich sadists. And Rome, Mr. Scarnelli, hitman extraordinaire. Real tough guy. Of course, let's not forget the sweet but not so innocent Mrs. Guntry. Not so talented as your brushing death, dear. Shame the world doesn't recognize it.
Leave her the fuck alone, you piece of shit!
And last, we have Professor Curtis Tillman. You know, it's only by chance you came to join us. I was merely enjoying my evening's drink when I saw you stalking that pretty blonde girl.
No.
I've never seen such subtle malevolence in someone's eyes. And I have been around some very nasty characters in my day. Only the devil knows what you'd have done with that poor woman.
So, all these people are killers?
Yes, killers. Just like you, Mr. Tillman. Killers who will not only decide your fate, but the fate of one another as well.
I'm not a killer.
It's like going to a nightclub, and you can't get in, and you don't know the bouncer, and you're not dressed right, and you don't have enough money to grease the bouncer. And this is why privilege is a primary barrier to social mobility. Yes.
But what about the American dream? I mean, if you're smart and you work hard, you can have it all.
All right. Let's talk about that, because I've heard that too. What are you shooting from behind the arc? Mid to high 30s?
What? Come on, Mr. T. Try 41.8.
Okay, all right. So you're a natural athlete. And on top of that, you work really hard.
Definitely. Since I was like 6 or 7.
All right, there you have it. Okay, so this is gonna be like another day at the gym for you. I would like everyone here to take out a piece of paper and write your name on it and crumble it up into a little ball. And I am going to take this awesome hat here. I'm gonna hold it out. And if you can throw the piece of paper into the hat, sitting where you are, I will give you an A on tomorrow's quiz. Let's play ball. We're waiting for you, Mr. 41.8.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want nobody interfering with perfection. Damn it.
Close, but no cigar. So that was a lesson in social mobility and privilege, right? Because the front row, they're the privileged, but also the minority. And the socioeconomic construct of society means the farther away you are, the less likely it is that you are going to achieve the American dream. Even Mr. 41.8, with all of his natural talents and all of his years of hard work, he came up short. He represents the majority. So what I'd like the front row to do, the privileged, is to turn around and look at the people behind you. And my message to those of you today who are fortunate enough to be positioned in life to obtain privilege, be it by fortune or by birth, is to never forget the people positioned behind you. Because then your fortune becomes our misfortune. See you tomorrow.
Well point, Mr. T.
Thanks, Jamal.
Wow. You really know how to capture the hearts and minds of your students.
Thank you.
I'm Christine Jennings, English department.
Nice to meet you. I'm late. Or
Okay.
And you think because you saw me try to work up the nerve to ask a coworker out that I'm a killer too? Do you realize how ridiculously insane that sounds? You're crazy. I've never harmed anyone in my life.
Well, that's not for me to decide. This time. I do have my reserved judgment, of course. And I will exercise it if your peers choose not to.
Peers? Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do? You're gonna call the police?
It's true. You're really all killers?
Yes. Killers. Just like you, Mr. Tillman.
No.
Killers who will
No.
all vote on your fate and the fate of each other.
Who are you to label us? You know nothing about us. You know nothing about me.
¿Puedo pasar? A ver, dime, ¿y por qué no estás afuera jugando con los otros niños?
Yo no conozco a nadie. Tengo miedo.
¿Pero a qué le tienes miedo?
Los niños no van a jugar conmigo.
Ay, tú no sabes eso. Mira, mi niña. ¿Ves este anillo? Esto es una areola.
¿Como un angelito?
Sí, exacto. ¿Y sabes qué? Es tu areola. Porque tú vas a ser un angelito que va a volar por todas sus aventuras, sin temor a nada. Y tú sabes que a todo mundo le gustan los angelitos. A ver. ¿Vamos?
Oh, I know what you know and don't know. And I know you better than you know yourself.
Wait. What do you mean decide one another's fate?
Oh, Miss Guthrie, so good of you to join in. Well, one by one, each of you is going to give an account of what led you to embark on the life of a killer. And after the accounts have all been weighed, we shall vote.
You gotta be kidding me. You were one sick motherfucker, you know that?
Stop, talk. Come on. Sometimes I wonder if this is what being married with 2 kids is like.
Hey, buddy. It's buy and read, not the other way around.
You keep the change. Retirement might be just around the corner.
You better hope I don't get out of here.
Example, Miss Guthrie. Yea or nay? Does she get to live? Or is she punished by death for her acts? You will, of course, get to vote on your own fate.
As with the rest of you, in the true spirit of democracy.
Death doesn't frighten me.
Frightens the hell out of me.
Spoken like the wise professor you are.
No.
You're right. Death is nothing to be frightened of in and of itself. It's merely the inheritance of life. But how one meets their death can be quite frightening and painful beyond anything imaginable.
What if we refuse to play along?
What an excellent question. Well, that is when my reserved judgment will come into play. And each and every one of you will meet unimaginable suffering and anguish before you die.
So what makes you think we won't just vote each other out of here?
Because I know you better than you know yourself. I guarantee it. How refreshing is the river of life, even among dead. Well, I'm excited. Who wants to give the first account of the killing?
I was a boy of 12. My sister a few years younger when they came. They killed a man raped the woman. Most of the children were forced to slave in the diamond mines or fight the war. We were chosen for the mines.
You, come! Come.
Don't leave me. Stay. I'm not leaving, I promise.
Now! You go play golf, man. Go! Again! You, and you. Hold her down.
No, 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 no!
Hold her down.
No, no!
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Please don't hurt her. I'm sorry.
You go play golf, man, now. Every goal you let go, I will have my men cut off a limb. Hold her. You,
That one. Bring him here.
That was the first time I killed a man. And with him died all that I knew and loved.
A land plagued by the chaos of war and suffering, very little ever makes sense.
How could you not help those like the family that you lost?
I believe you were trying to say that your fellow captives here have been, how you say, relating to the boy that he had been. However, yet, that boy died someplace between the death of his sister and the death of the man that killed her.
Everyone must find their own way in life.
But you didn't find your own way.
True. But I chose to accept it. It was befitting that the man who allowed me to avenge my sister and took me in as a son was named Ghost. Ghost educated me in the ways of the uncivilized disguise in the trimming of the civilized world. They also hire us to track down diamond smugglers around the world and stop the flow of illegal diamonds. Ghost taught me not only how to survive in a cruel world where the weak are prey for the rich and strong, but also how to get ahead in it. Ghost fell ill and sent for me.
This is where I'll leave you. You go on. Father will lead.
In the beginning, I was driven by a sense of loyalty and gratitude to Ghost. But in the end, the allure of money and power begins to consume one.
I didn't have my motivation broken, still had to keep my
Hey, dear. I always go in with Ghost. I'm not Ghost.
I didn't have my heart broken, in the field, chest wide open. Through the pain, I kept it rolling. Through the pain, I kept it rolling. People switch up every day, let it soak in. On everything, I'ma go in. On everything, I'ma go in. I keep the pistol loaded, yo. I done made a change. Looking at life a different way. People switch up every day. I'ma be good either way.
We'll debate outside.
I can see I will never ever settle for second place if I'm running it. I came to win the race. Stand up to every problem that I face. If the streets can't break me, then I'm never gonna break. I thought that I was loving fam.
I'm taking his place.
Catch me move around the jungle,
Do any of you have a problem with
get
this?
bitten by a snake. This shit happens every day. A lot of niggas never make it out the rain. So every day I wake up, I give thanks. I'm here to talk my talk, no complaints. Going 80 every track on them, no restraints. Yeah, I didn't have my motivation, bro.
Now to business.
Still had to keep my eyes open.
Judgment is God's alone.
God's judgment is for the afterlife. Man's judgment is for this life. Regardless, though, I'm not here to judge him for the actions of the boy he been, but rather the actions of the man that boy became.
On everything I'ma go in. On everything I'ma go in. In the studio, I keep the pistol loaded. I don't care what people say. I'ma do me either way. I'ma do me either way. Niggas talk down every day. From the south side, 3 and 3.
Wasn't expecting you.
Have I ever failed to complete a job?
No one would have blamed you for this one. Yet I am pleased, to say the least.
Then show me your gratitude. I will see you again.
Above your head! On your knees! Now!
You really get around, huh? Guinea, the Netherlands, Sierra Leone. Bet law enforcement loves you over there. Grease some palms. But you're in the civilized world now. And things are gonna be different this time around. This time, you're getting charged with murder. Multiple, in fact. And that's just the beginning. We have a witness.
Now!
A man like you is probably too busy to keep up with technology. You know cameras are everywhere these days.
All of it. Just let my nephew go. Please. Please, I'm begging you. He hasn't harmed you. Please, just let him go. He's an innocent boy. Don't... No! No!
He's alive. If you tell us about the diamonds and the network behind them, the prosecutor is willing to cut you a deal. Captain?
Cut him loose.
Why? We have a witness. And there's the nephew.
He didn't make it. And the witness in the back room is recanting as we speak.
Detective. The cuffs.
Thanks again. Keep your calendar open.
Enjoy.
I got an account to give.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, motherfucker?
How original. Well, that was to be expected. You'll never tolerate it.
Oh, shit! Why are you doing this?
Because I can!
So who's next? Lucy Black? Or should I say, Lucia Lopez?
You want to hear my story? Okay. My mother, she came here illegally. She was framed by some rich cunt. I was sent to an orphanage. I had a horrible fucking childhood. And now I'm here. From worst to doomed. Next?
It's cute. Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
Primeramente, ¿me puedes dar un poco de agua? Por favor.
Sure.
Nice.
Tell us your story.
My mother, she wanted me to have all the same rights and opportunities as an American.
No tienes por qué tener miedo. ¿Y sabes por qué? Porque la vida es un libro de historias, con todo tipo de aventuras desconocidas. Y es a lo desconocido a lo que algunas veces tememos. Pero no tendríamos aventura sin lo desconocido. tengo algo para ti, mi niña.
¿Qué es esto, mamá?
Para ti, mi pequeño angelito. Ahora vas a poder volar hacia nuevas aventuras desconocidas de la vida, como un angelito en el cielo, bajo el cuidado de los ojos de Dios, protegiéndote a lo largo del camino.
My mom says they're illegal.
That was her world, you know. She even took this job as a maid for this rich family because it allowed her to spend more time with me.
Would you like a cup of coffee, sir?
No. I can handle it on my own from here, thank you. Actually, I think I will take a cup, on second thought.
Sir.
No.
Please.
Shh. Don't be afraid. You are very beautiful.
What the hell's going on?
Shit.
What were you doing with her?
Nothing. It was an accident. Don't be ridiculous.
That's one accident too many. Fire her.
I'm not gonna fire her.
Fire her now.
No. And lower your voice.
I'm not gonna lower my voice. Pequeño angelito.
Work was really hard to find without papers, and we definitely need the money.
Wait! Where's my jewelry?
Mommy. I don't understand.
Oh, don't give me that ignorant immigrant cliche.
Please, señora, we go and never return.
It's too late.
We go.
Not long after, I was placed in the care of the state, and because the wife was an influential member of the social elite, my mother, she received a really harsh prison term. I found out later that she'd been released early, but that they hadn't deported her. Being locked away, it had broken her. She didn't even recognize me. Her pequeño angelito. She died a few years later at the age of 40, but I know they killed her. At 18, I got a job as a stripper.
But I feel no filter, yeah. No filter, yeah. No filter, I say what I please, I do what I want.
Not long after, I met Madame Nadia. She ran this escort service that catered to clients all around the country. And she was looking to recruit new girls. And she said it wouldn't involve sex.
No filter, my cheek bag.
What it did involve was the inflicting of pain on rich couples for sexual pleasure. Sadism.
Baby, I got you. Yeah. Baby, I got you. Yeah. Baby, I got you. She love to ride, she really. Baby, come slide with it. Get right, get true. Let it fly, pretty picture. She just my type. What I like, no filter. She get out of line when it's time, and I feel her. She spend time with a hitter, right all the time when I'm with her. Tell me about myself, no filter. She a real one, I feel her. That's my baby, that's my hitter. Keep it 100, keep it realer. Shawty play
what appealed to me more so than the money? It was the opportunity to bring pain to the kind of people that brought so much pain and suffering to me and my mother. Like usual, I received a correspondence through a P.O. box. Inside was the key, the address, and what would be expected of me. There I stood, in the kitchen of the couple's home my mother had worked for. And it all came back to me. The beginning of a nightmare. That cruel nightmare that life wouldn't let me escape from. So you want to know what I did?
Well, aren't you the cutest little creature? I've got him all taken care of. So, where do you think we should start?
I embraced it. I became that horror, that pain. Long ago, a young, pregnant, beautiful Mexican woman came to this country to give birth to a baby girl. To raise that girl with a sense of who her father was. An American killed in Mexico. This woman, she possessed the most loving spirit. She busted her ass every day to see all the hopes and dreams of her daughter become a reality. And then she had the misfortune of being employed by the two of you. You. The sexual deviant who bombarded her with sexual advances. And you. The heartless bitch who planted jewelry in her purse and had her sent away. You know, you killed her. My mother. Oh, there would be others after them. For their arrogant sense of entitlement and to hell to anybody who wanted a place in their life. Gracias por mi lugar a tu lado, mamá.
Those who misuse privilege are breeding elitism and disconnect from humanity. While those who are victims of such are consumed by resentment and hatred.
That's the way of the world over, Professor. To consider someone equal, socially or economically, threatens the elite.
You speak from the position of the threatened.
I agree. All of this speaks to me of an elitist attitude.
Elitist? No. Moral elite? Yeah.
You know, you're a real asshole, you know that?
No, I didn't know that. Thank you for the revelation. Well, since you want to share so much, why don't we start with you, Mr. Scarnelli? Would you like some water?
Why, so I can piss myself again?
Okay.
What the fuck? You fucking motherfucker, my fucking dogs? You piece of shit. No!
down. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. I'm here. You motherfucker, get off me! You piece of shit. You promised me you're not gonna hurt him.
I want you to look at him. Really look at him. If you tell me a story, I promise I won't hurt him again. And I'll make sure they have a good home if you don't make it out of here, okay? Can you do that? Let's begin with your two best friends that you've named your beloved canines for.
Dom, Tone, and I felt the rules only served one purpose. They were made to be broken. We used to hand out beatings for a guy named Nicky. He used to run the sports betting for the mob in the local neighborhood.
3 of them for you, all right.
Nicky would often talk about moving up in the family and taking us with him, and it was a dream we hoped would one day become a reality.
Thank you. All the same.
Except after one night of going out, our whole world turned to shit.
That guy's cute. Don't stare. Another drink. Do you want one? Vodka? Vodka.
First dibs. Free. On site. Pick a friend. Hello? I'm Romero.
Hi. Sasha.
How you doing? You, mind if me and my friends join you and your friends for a game?
Sure. But I'm afraid there won't be much of a game. You see, we're not very good.
That's no problem. We'll mix it up. You can be on my team. I'll teach you everything I know.
I think I'd like that. Very much.
All right. It's Dom, Tiny Tone.
Alexandra. Cheers.
Look at you, such a fast learner.
So good.
Hey!
Вадим, перестань!
Gentlemen! Knock it off! Romero, you guys know better than this.
Hey, we were just shooting pool and this commie took a swing at me.
Is my ex has been broken up for months.
Let's go! You're out of here.
Hey, get your fucking hands up. Сашу, пошли.
Нет! Не расстались, уходи отсюда, ты псих!
Мы никогда не расстанемся. And you don't know who you fucking with.
Right back at you, buddy.
I'm going.
Say no. Get your ass.
Bye.
I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
This is my ex. We've been broken up for months. He's crazy.
That guy? Come on, let's go play.
Okay.
Come on, I'll show you a couple other things.
Let's go for another.
I bumped Princeton a few times on the dance floor.
I bet you do.
Hey! Oh, what are you doing?
Run, dude!
Иди сюда, сука!
Turns out the blonde's ex was the son of some high-ranking Russian mobster, and he was looking for us.
Get in! Oh, Vicky.
tried to go to bat for you guys. But nobody wants to go to war over a few kids who ain't made their bones yet. And risk losing all the money they made doing business with the Russians.
So what the fuck, Nicky? Me and the boys are just left out to dry?
And a fucking cocksuckers. Things would be different if I was in charge, kid.
Yeah, I know.
Take it. Now listen, you get the others, and you get out of town, you don't waste time, and you don't look back. Hey, these guys never forget. Get out of here.
I think mine's broken.
Babe.
Yo, make yourself useful.
Hey, fuck you.
Never in a million years would I imagine it ended the way that it did.
Yo, somebody call an ambulance! It's alright, I'm here. It's me, bro. Look at me.
Calm, man.
No, it's okay. Alright, you did good. Come on, you stay with me. You stay strong. No, Dominic, look at me. Fucking look at me right.
When you get out of town, you don't waste time, and you don't look back. These guys never forget.
Neither will I.
So I went to the one place that I knew they would never look. My superiors suggested I apply for special ops. So I did. I passed the qualification course and I became an Army Ranger. I did 2 tours of duty and 12 reconnaissance missions. But I was ready to come home.
How's it going, Nicky? Who the fuck are you?
What? Romero? What are you doing back?
Happy to see me.
Not if it means you're getting killed.
Hey, I'm the one who's gonna be doing the killing this time around. Nicky filled me in on the Russians, on how they had even more joint business ventures with the family. Something he was very much against. And despite all his years of loyalty, he still had a hard time coming up in the family. So together what we did was we devised a plan in order to eliminate the Russians responsible for killing Dom and Tony, along with wiping out the necessary players to make sure that Nicky became head of the family.
Nicky, come on over here. Take a look at that. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? I think we are alone. My party girl.
Yes.
Oh, you're so young. You make me feel young.
Good.
You like powder?
Oh yeah, I do. A lot.
Yeah. I have. Straight from my mother country. By way of Colombia. Careful, baby. Your laugh might capture my heart.
You know what? You can keep it. That's way too much responsibility.
Totally. Good, right? A little bit for me. Fuck off, fuckface! Go someplace else! Fuck! What, you hear me? I said fuck off!
Leave.
Sounds like you got off on it.
You know, I'm gonna let you pass on that one, lady. Some of the things I'm not proud of, but overall I have no regrets. A lot of those men deserve to die a horrible death.
Men like yourself, Mr. Scarnelli? But what about the innocent mother of Arthur Baccoon, that government informant? She deserved to die too.
Hey, it's one of those things I'm not proud of.
Who are you kidding? We all know it had nothing to do with your friends.
Oh, we never finish where we start off. Our needs and our goals change. Like, take you, for example. You're never gonna be a mother's pequeño angelito.
Fuck you.
Really? Would you? I think I have some change.
You're lucky I'm fucking tied up or I would fucking get over
Okay, I think what he's trying to say here is that we all have an instinctual drive to right the wrongs done to us, either by just cause or revenge.
Seriously? Who the fuck asked you?
Revenge only takes you so far.
Is that right, Miss Gunn? Like the revenge you never had satisfied? Nice suburban upper-class neighborhood, private school. Your father, he was a good provider. So undeserving of how he was treated.
Hi, Mr. Hotling.
Well, hello there, young lady. Am I glad to see you?
Really?
Sure. Here, give me a hand with these things.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I picked some vegetables. I have them in the house. I want to give them to your mom.
Oh, she'll like that. Thank you.
Help! Please! Help!
Oh my god, what happened?
I told him to stop. He wouldn't. I told him. He wouldn't stop, Mom. He wouldn't stop, and he kept hurting me, and he kept hurting me, and he wouldn't stop.
Who, honey? Who did this to you, Marlene? Who?
Mr. Hotling.
It's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay, honey. Mr. Hotling raped our daughter. What? Oh, it's okay, baby. Mama's gonna take care of me. Oh, my sweet girl. Jim, where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm calling the police.
Police? Come on, baby.
Honey,
Come on, baby.
What else do you expect me to do?
Come on, girl. Mama's gonna take care of this, okay? Mommy's gonna take care of you.
Catherine, you're being irrational. Catherine, wait a minute. Catherine.
Get your hands off of me!
This is ridiculous, honey. Please come back to the house.
My mother packed our things that night, and we left my father. I never saw him again after that. I became pregnant as a result of the rape and went through a very difficult abortion. The following years, my mother took a very protective role in my life, taking me to
to and from school. I immersed myself in my schoolwork and shied away from social events, relationships, friends. I hid myself.
Oh, excuse me. Hey. Hi, I'm Christopher.
I'm sorry, I have to get to class. No matter what I tried, unwanted attention found me.
You're not gonna at least tell me your name?
I really have to get to class.
Sure, all right, hey, just at least let me take you to coffee.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Hey. Why are you being such a stuck-up bitch, huh?
Hey, didn't she tell you she had to go, man? I'm sorry about these guys. My name's Samuel.
Hi, Marlene. I never really felt safe until Samuel stepped in that day. I saw in him what my mother didn't see in my father. Someone who could protect me. He was ambitious. He knew what he wanted.
I love your daughter very much. Marry me.
We bought a beautiful home together. He made me smile every day. The only thing that Samuel and I wanted more than each other was a family. In due time, we discovered that I couldn't conceive. The doctor told us that my cervix was permanently damaged from the abortion.
Lord, you look gorgeous this evening. Oh, God, I miss this. It's time for a toast.
It's when I confided in Samuel about the rape. And he changed. He felt that I had deceived him, that I had lied about who I was, and what I could give him.
God, you're gorgeous. To us.
To us. Cheers.
No. What are you doing? Tonight we celebrate. Drink up. You win. Dance with me. Oh, you're so gorgeous.
Samuel.
Yeah.
My head. Samuel.
I don't have to tell you how this changes everything. Infidelity is something that I just won't tolerate. I want you out! I want you out of my home immediately.
Why like this?
Well, this is for wasting my fucking time. So you want to kill me, huh? Come on, man!
The police ruled it an accident. I found the copies he made of the tape and destroyed them. A blinding hatred for those who take and take from everyone and everything around them until there is nothing left to take. And then they find reason to take even more.
I ain't laughing. What you're smiling at in your proud moment, couldn't figure out I'm cold like a winter's day, not afraid to blow you away. I'm cold like a winter's day. If you rub me the wrong way, you better watch out. But you best believe me, better watch out. You might be freezing if you change my season, better watch
out. You gonna blame every man for what two fucking sickos did to you? Yeah, you're one sick poodle.
Who are you to call her sick? What if you were raped?
What they did to me only helped me to see the evil that men do.
Helped you to see the evil that men do. How do you make that sound? So enlightening, profound even. But what truth do these words really hold, Miss Guthrie? I mean, what evil did you see in that handsome young artist who strode into your gallery?
This is an incredible gallery. Are you the curator?
Well, anyway, I was passing. I had to come in.
And?
I was hoping there was someone I could speak to about my work.
Not interested.
Well, come on, you haven't even seen it. Look, I'm gonna leave my information. I think you'll love my work. Let me know. In case you change your mind.
Just God don't change.
Would you like a drink?
Yes, thank you.
What do you think?
Who is she?
It's a model I met a few years ago. We've done a few pieces together. It's the loneliness in her pose I most want to communicate.
I can see that. Except the shading here. bleeds into the sunlight a little.
Where?
He was more interested in figure painting as a way to manipulate women into his bed than as a form of artistic expression. He was a man, and I know the evil that men do.
Mr. Fofana, what is your opinion of Miss Guthrie's action?
I have no opinion.
Really? Why is that?
One's hardships are measured by one's own experiences.
It's not the hardships that are the question here, though. It's not the point. It's the reaction, the response to the hardships. Mr. Tittleman, what have your hardships led to?
Not to make light of what anyone else here has gone through, you know. But the only hardships I've known are deciding how to engage and prepare my students for this ever-changing life. And you never know what awaits us. I don't belong here.
Wow. You really are the most intriguing of the bunch. I gotta give you that. So I don't have anything to go on, Mr. Tittleman, I'll be honest. I only briefly observed you in pursuit of that little blonde girl. Your co-worker.
That's the goddamn truth.
So you say.
How's the axe?
Ah, she's all right. But hey, you know, you better make a move on Christine before I do, because once she gets to know the Duncan, it's gonna be pretty difficult for you.
But you know, I got you pegged as an opportunistic killer, Mr. Tittleman. I think you select your victims more or less the way in which you came to join us here tonight. By chance. But I'm willing to bet it hasn't always been that way.
I'm no more a killer than you are the King of England. You have me figured wrong. Please. I just want to go back to my students, please. Please.
First your story. We'll let your peers decide.
I swear. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Your story, Professor. Your story, Professor.
All right already. All right, well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill him before we even vote?
Is that compassion I hear in your voice, Mr. Scarnell?
If I wasn't strapped to this chair, I would stand up and give you a big New York finger to fuck off.
I'll never kill.
That's not for me to decide. That's for all of you to decide. Mr. Tittleman refuses to give an account. And he denies that he is anything like the rest of you. But know that it is my opinion he poses a greater threat than any of you combined. The voting shall begin. Beneath the arms of each of your chairs, if you haven't already noticed, are two buttons. To the right, a vote of death. To the left, a vote for freedom. We'll begin with Mr. Fofana. Your vote, Mr. Fofana.
In the beginning, I was driven by a sense of loyalty and gratitude to Ghost.
So how will the rest of the families caught in the middle of it? Like you and your family had been?
I chose survival.
How could you not help families like the one you lost?
So what is it we're doing here again?
Vote or I'll vote for you.
I wouldn't want to give you the pleasure.
Everyone must find their own way in life.
Mr. Tittleman. You know, before we proceed, I really do have to commend you on your little act today. Classic psychopath. But I guess we're gonna find out how far that's gonna get you. We'll have you vote now.
No.
Vote, Professor.
I won't. It's not right.
Okay. I have enjoyed, I do, this little game you're playing. It's so persistent. Look at me, Mr. Tittleman. You know, I really don't know why you continue to persist. None of them can hear us, it's just us. I'm right about you. You're like me. You don't know me. You don't know me. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Each vote of yours does not exist. A non-vote will be considered a vote for your own dad. And whoever you don't vote upon, and I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
No.
We will now vote on Miss Lucy Black. You have 10 seconds. TikTok, Professor. 10 seconds.
Do it. No.
Time's up. Romero's fate will be next.
Hey, buddy. It's buy and read, not the other way around.
You keep the change. Retirement might be just around the corner.
You're such an arrogant prick. Sounds like you got off on it.
Never in a billion years would I have imagined it ended the way that it did.
We will now vote on Curtis Tittleman. And do not let his boyish charms and tears fool you. Mr. Tittleman, what have your hardships led to?
I swear to you, I am not a killer.
Think of it this way. You may never get another chance to venture hate. But what will it be? Mr. Scarnelli, you're really trying my patience. You have voted 3 times consecutively for freedom. You're making me question your involvement in the integrity of my process. So, I have made a new decision. Any non-vote by you or vote of freedom again will constitute a vote of death for yourself.
Didn't I tell you that rules only serve one purpose?
Finally, we'll decide on the fate of Miss Dunphy.
You gonna blame every man for what 2 fucking sickos did to you?
It wasn't a judgment based on observation. It was a fact. He was a man.
Would you do me the courtesy of relieving my curiosity and casting your own vote? Just as I thought. Mr. Tittleman, I can't help but notice that all of your voting seems to be to free your peers. Why is that?
You wanted me to vote. I'm voting.
Yes, but your voting lacks the judgment of truth. Truth of judgment, I vote. Either way, it's boring.
What do you mean? These are your rules.
Yes. And rules, like laws, are amended every day, so a vote of freedom for Mrs. Guthrie will now be a vote of death for you.
That's not fair.
You have 10 seconds.
You keep changing the rules because you're gonna kill us all.
5 seconds.
You're lying.
3.
Okay.
Well done. Bravo. Well, all things must run their course. Even curses.
Whoa.
They let us go.
He didn't. The others did.
Where are we?
Hang on. I think I see my car over there.
What?
Look, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm definitely done with whatever just happened over there, and that's including you.
Oh, God, please don't leave me. Hey! Hey, please don't leave me. Listen, if you're worried about what happened, you don't have to be, I promise. I won't tell anyone anything. I promise.
Come on.
Thank you. Lucy.
Jesus, what?
I'm sorry about your mother.
Yeah. Thanks. What?
It's just you don't seem fazed by what just happened.
So?
So that guy, who was he? How did he know the things he knew?
I don't know. I think he might have been tied up with Madame Nadia somehow. But honestly, who gives a fuck, yo? I told you I was leaving this shit behind me. Fucking let it go. We're alive, aren't we?
Are we safe? How do you know he won't come after us?
Look. This shit might be new to you. But I've been living in fear my entire fucking life, so if you feel the need to burden me with your shit, get the fuck out of my car.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Do you know this level of fear?
You motherfucker!
¡Púdrete en el infierno!
Professor Curtis Tillman.
California is a maximum security prison where the execution of Curtis Tillman has been scheduled for November the 3rd. The former college professor has opted to allow his execution without exhausting any of his appeals. Tillman has been convicted of the murder of 7 women and 7 teenage boys and is believed to be responsible for potentially a dozen others. 5 years ago, police received an anonymous tip that a woman had been abducted by a man and driven away in her own car. That woman was 25-year-old Lucia Perez.
Hello, Professor. Shame on you for being so predictable. Now the world has discovered your secret. The knowledge of which must have come to an awful surprise to Lucia Perez, being that you took it upon yourself to overrule the decision of your peers and let her live. An act that never would have taken place in a court of society's peers. So you see, Professor, you are more in line with society than your peers. Which brings me to this. It must bother a man of your academic prowess to know how it was that I recognized you for who and what you truly are. But the answer is simple. Unlike the others, you are a reflection of society, holding dear its core principles and values along your life's path, while committing murderous atrocities. For this, Professor, you are a true anonymous killer.
Stab me twice in my heart. I let you die alone, long live the king. There's something about the sun in the dark.
I would give you 5 million if you set me free. 10. Name your price.
I got your footsteps embedded in my soul. I got your footsteps embedded in my soul, in my soul, in my soul. I got your footsteps embedded in my soul. I got your footsteps embedded in my soul, in my soul, in my